All right, everyone, quiet down. I gathered you all in the library for a very serious reason. I managed to bypass the security lock on our ship's primary communication Dendenmushi, specifically the search logs, and I found something deeply, profoundly disturbing.
Oh no, please tell me it wasn't a virus that formats the navigation system, or worse, a marine tracking algorithm. Did the world government find us through our browsing data?
Worse, Usopp, much worse. I found the personal search history of our captain.
Why do we care about what the idiot looks up? It's probably just food. Let me go back to my training. This is a waste of time.
This sounds potentially fascinating. The inner workings of a captain's mind are often filled with unexpected horrors. Please, Nami, do enlighten us.
Yeah, let's see what the super captain is cooking up in that rubber brain of his. Maybe he was looking up some custom modifications for the Sunny.
Yo ho ho! I am shaking with anticipation. Well, I don't have a body to shake, but my bones are rattling.
Hey, what are you guys doing with that glowing Dendenmushi? Is that the one that shows the funny pictures of beetles?
Luffy, sit down and don't move. You are on trial here. Let's start with the very first search entry from last Tuesday. Character: how to eat meat while sleeping without choking.
Well, that's actually a very practical question for him. He manages to do it anyway, so why did he need to search it? Because sometimes the meat falls out of my mouth and Zoro steals it. I needed a technique to lock my jaw while my brain is dreaming about being the Pirate King.
I don't steal your meat, you rubber idiot. You usually drop it on my head while I'm trying to sleep on deck. It's a miracle you haven't suffocated yet, Luffy. I spend hours preparing those meals, and you treat them like pillows.
That's just the beginning. It gets progressively weirder. Look at the next one. Character: do mystery islands have mystery meat, or does the mystery mean it is bad? A classic philosophical dilemma, the semantics of adventure. If the meat is a mystery, is the flavor also an unknown variable, or does it imply danger?
Exactly. Robin gets it. If we go to a mystery island, I want to know if the pigs there taste like mystery or just regular pork. It's important for the journey.
It's not important at all. Why are you researching food when we are navigating through the most dangerous sea in the world?
Oh, you think that's bad? Let's move on to Wednesday morning. Character: how to grow a mustache in 3 minutes to look like a mature hero.
A mustache? You? Luffy, you can't even grow a proper beard, let alone a mature mustache. You'd look like an absolute clown.
I looked cool in Dressrosa. Lucy had a great beard. I just wanted a permanent one so the Marines would respect me more when I yell at them.
They don't respect you because you wear a straw hat and smile like a maniac while destroying their bases. A mustache won't change that.
If you wanted a mustache, Luffy, you should have just asked me. I can modify my nose to spray a super metallic hair formula right onto your lip.
Absolutely not, Frankie. No spray-on facial hair on this ship. Now, let's look at Wednesday afternoon. Character: can a skeleton eat a skeleton, or is that considered family dinner?
Yo ho ho ho! What a bone-chilling question. Luffy, were you planning to eat me? I assure you, I am entirely made of bones, and there is no nutritional value. Plus, I would find it very uncomfortable to be digested twice.
I was just curious. Brook is a skeleton, and if we found another skeleton monster, I wondered if they would be friends, or if they would try to crunch each other.
Why does your mind immediately jump to cannibalism, Luffy? The poor man is already dead. Leave his bones alone.
Actually, from a historical perspective, certain ancient tribes believed that consuming the remains of a fellow entity would grant their musical talents. Perhaps Luffy wanted to play the violin.
No, I just thought it would look funny.
Moving on. Thursday's log is just sad. Character: why does the orange money lady hit me when I ask for money?
How dare you question Nami-san's financial management, you bottomless pit! You already spent our entire budget on a giant bronze statue back in Water 7. You don't deserve a single berry.
But Nami has so many chests of gold. I just wanted to buy a super cool giant beetle that shoots lasers. It was only 3 million berries.
Only 3 million? Luffy, that money is for ship maintenance, food, and my future. If you touch my treasure again, the next punch won't just leave a bump. It'll send you flying into the calm belt.
She's not wrong about the money, but she definitely hits too hard for someone who doesn't use hockey. It's terrifying.
Shut up, Zoro. You're next on the list of accomplices. Look at this search entry from Thursday night. Character: how to make a swordsman stop snoring using duct tape without him cutting the ship in half.
Wait, you searched that? Luffy, that's actually a safety hazard. If you tape Zoro's mouth shut, his spiritual pressure might explode.
Zoro snores like a broken den mushi. It goes zzz, gargle, zzz every night. I tried to put a piece of meat in his mouth to stifle the noise, but he almost bit my fingers off.
Maybe if you didn't sleep with your feet in my face, I wouldn't have to breathe so loudly to get oxygen. And don't ever put raw meat near my face while I'm resting.
I agree with the rubber idiot for once. Your snoring is loud enough to wake the Sea King's moss head. It ruins the romantic atmosphere of the night kitchen.
Let's keep going. Friday morning. Can you use a rubber arm to catch a cloud and use it as a trampoline?
Oh, that's a good question. Can we do that, Nami? A cloud trampoline sounds so magical and soft.
No, Chopper. Clouds are made of water vapor and condensed moisture. If Luffy tries to grab one, he will just fall straight through it and crash into the ocean, where he will drown because he is a devil fruit user.
But the Sky Islands had solid clouds. I thought regular clouds were just being lazy. I wanted to pull one down so we could bounce to the next island instead of waiting for Nami's log posts.
The physics of the lower atmosphere, unfortunately, do not support your ambitions, Captain. But the visualization of a lazy cloud is quite poetic. It's not poetic. It's a logistical nightmare. Now, look at Friday afternoon. Character: how to tell if your doctor is a reindeer or a doctor, or a backup food supply.
What? Luffy, am I a backup food supply to you? I'm the ship's doctor. I cured your fever. I fixed your fractures. How could you search that?
Chopper, wait. That was a long time ago. I mean, I only look at you like that when Sanji takes too long with lunch. Your hat looks very tasty sometimes.
My hat isn't food either. You're horrible, Luffy. I'm going to hide behind the door where you can't see me.
Don't worry, Chopper. I will never let this idiot cook you. Though, if we ever truly run out of ingredients, a nice venison stew... I'm joking. Don't cry.
You guys are monsters. Chopper is our friend. Luffy, you need to clear your mind of these dark thoughts.
Let's look at Saturday. Saturday is a masterpiece of stupidity. Character: does the Pirate King have to do paperwork, or can he make his first mate do it?
Absolutely not. If you think I'm doing paperwork, you're crazier than the Marines. I don't even look at maps. Why would I look at documents?
But being the king means I'm the boss. The boss shouldn't have to read things. Reading makes my head hurt and my stomach feel empty.
The only thing you read is the menu, and even then you just look at the pictures. Don't worry, Luffy. If you ever become king, Nami-san will be the one holding the leash anyway.
I will be the one managing the global treasury, yes, and Luffy will receive an allowance of exactly 10 berries a week.
10 berries? That's not even enough for a chicken wing. This is a dictatorship. I want freedom.
You wanted freedom, but your search history is proving you need supervision. Look at this one from Saturday night. Character: how to talk to a giant Kraken without it trying to wrap around the ship like a blanket.
Hey, the Kraken was super cool. But yeah, it did almost break the cola engine. Luffy's diplomacy skills with sea monsters definitely need some adjustment.
I was just trying to be polite. I asked him if he wanted to join my crew, but he didn't understand the concept of friendship. He just wanted to squeeze the Sunny.
Perhaps he was lonely, Luffy. The depths of the ocean can be very isolating. If I had a heart, it would break for that giant squid. Yo ho ho ho.
Now we reach Sunday. This is where things get truly chaotic. Character. If I eat a devil fruit that tastes like rubber, does that mean my poop is also rubbery and does it bounce?
Luffy, that is a highly unscientific and disgusting question. The biological transformation of the devil fruit affects your cellular structure, not your digestive waste.
Why would you even want to know that? Were you planning to test it? Please tell me you didn't test it on deck.
I was just wondering, because if it bounces, it would be much easier to clean up. You just hit it with a broom and it flies into the ocean.
I am the one who handles the sanitation standards around here, and if I ever see bouncing waste on my ship, I will kick you into the stratosphere, captain or not.
It's an interesting hypothesis. If the properties of the fruit extend to all bodily outputs, the environmental impact of a rubber user could be quite unique. Robin, please do not encourage him. He takes everything you say literally.
See? Robin thinks it's an interesting hypothesis. I'm a genius scientist, just like Vegapunk.
You are not Vegapunk. Vegapunk doesn't search for bouncing poop. Now, look at Sunday evening. Character. How to buy a cool robot that is bigger than Frankie but doesn't require cola because Sanji drinks it all.
I don't drink the cola, you idiot. Frankie uses it for fuel. I only use it for sweet glazes on the evening hams.
A robot bigger than me? Luffy, that hurts my super pride. I am the ultimate weapon of the Straw Hat Pirates. There is no robot cooler than Frankie Shogun.
But Frankie, the robot I saw in my dream, had drills for hands and could shoot stars out of its eyes, and it didn't make that loud clanking sound when it walked.
The clanking sound is the sound of justice, Luffy. You just don't understand engineering aesthetics.
To be fair, a robot with star eyes does sound pretty awesome. Maybe we could look into blueprints.
No blueprints. No more giant toys. We are already over budget because Luffy decided to feed a wild pack of sea hippos yesterday.
They looked hungry, Nami. They were crying. Their eyes were so big and watery.
They were trying to eat the rudder, Luffy. They weren't crying, they were salivating.
Exactly. Now let's look at the final entry, searched just 1 hour ago. Character. How to delete search history before Nami finds out and uses her lightning stick on me.
Oh, so you did know it was wrong. You had a guilty conscience.
I didn't know how to delete it. The Dendenmushi just stared at me with its big eyes and didn't help at all. I even offered it a piece of celery, but it just sneezed. You shouldn't feed vegetables to the communication snails, Luffy. It upsets their mucous membranes.
Well, the mystery is solved. Our captain is a danger to himself, to our finances, and to the sanity of this crew.
I find it rather comforting. It shows that despite facing emperors of the sea and the entire world government, our captain's mind remains perfectly untouched by the burdens of reality.
Indeed. It is a beautiful kind of innocence. A very loud, expensive, and chaotic innocence. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
So, does this mean I can go back to looking up the laser beetles now?
No. From now on, your internet privileges are revoked. The Dendenmushi stays in my cabin under triple lock and key.
But how will I know if the mystery meat is safe? Nami, you're cruel. You're a tyrant.
Just accept it, Luffy. You lost this battle before it even began. Now, if this meeting is over, I'm going back to sleep. And don't anyone dare put tape on my mouth. I'll prepare some tea to calm everyone's nerves. Except for you, Luffy. You get water and a lecture on economics from Nami-san.
This is the worst day of my life. Even worse than when we ran out of barbecue sauce in the middle of the desert.
Don't worry, Luffy. You can always just ask me your questions. I know everything about mystery islands and giant robots anyway. I am Usopp, the master of information.
Really? Usopp, tell me, do you think a robot could beat a giant Kraken in an arm wrestling match?
Well, it depends on the hydraulic pressure of the robot's biceps, you see.
Don't start, Usopp. Meeting adjourned. Everyone get back to your stations before I start charging interest on your existence.
Wait, Nami, you can't just turn off the snail machine. What if Ace or Sabo tried to send me a funny picture of a bird? How am I supposed to see it if it is locked in your room under 3 boxes?
They don't send pictures of birds, Luffy. They are busy revolutionaries and dead legends. I mean, Sabo is busy running an army, not browsing the snail network for comedy.